and thank you so much for tuning in to watch my video today. My name is Ebony. I am an embodiment coach, and I'm just here to help you heal while I'm on my own healing journey. So today I had someone activate something within me. And the thing about activations is anybody can do it, right? Like, you can see the same information 1,000 times, but because one person says it a certain way or is presented to you in a certain way, it activates you to actually see it, and not only see it but have the chance to embody it. So I had a moment like that today where I was asked, what would you do if you knew you couldn't mess it up? And that question stirred up so much in me because I recently literally did some affirmations around, I can't mess it up. I'm doing a great job. I did a lot of work around that, and when they said that, it made me realize that, I truly cannot mess this up. So if I truly asked myself, what would I do if I knew I couldn't mess it up? What would I do? I would just do it. If I knew that there was nothing that I could do to mess something up, if I knew that I was enough, because that is centered around worthiness. If I knew I was enough in who I am right now and where I stand, then I would just do the thing. I wouldn't be so, worried about it and so self-conscious about it and feeling like it's not enough, because I would realize that I am enough. And if I am enough, the things that flow through me will be enough, because if it's something like the divinity of God being downloaded within me and I'm communicating it with the world, then it's not hard. It's simple. It's just a matter of showing up and giving the information that I've received. So with that question, I also asked myself, what would I do if around worthiness, what would I do if I felt smart enough, if I felt educated enough, if I felt beautiful enough, confident enough, thin enough? These are questions that, or these are insecurities that a lot of us have. So it's just best to be upfront and honest about it. What would I do? How would I navigate? How would I walk through life if I knew that those things were easy embodiments for me, and I felt like I was enough in all of those areas? And again, it kind of goes back to what I said earlier. I would just do the thing. So sometimes I feel like when we don't resolve the root of something like worthiness, it branches off into, it's like a root of a tree. And then if we don't chop the tree at its root, then it just branches off. It just branches off into more things that stem from that same root. So if you don't chop all of unworthiness down, you will have new manifestations of unworthiness, places where you are stagnant, places where you are not moving, places where you feel like you want to do something so bad, but you just don't have the strength to do it. And you don't have the strength typically because you don't feel like you are strong enough. Again, that goes back to worthiness. So it's so many ways that this can manifest in someone's life. And so I wanted to share it because I feel like it's something that could benefit so many people. So when I made that decision that I was good enough, that I was worthy enough, that I cannot mess it up, even if I tried, it gave me an immediate shift into doing energy. So there is a such thing as being, capital B, and doing, capital D, but there's also a such thing as, and it's also a such thing as an excessive amount of anything. You can exercise so much that you cause a heart attack. You could eat so much that you cause a heart attack. So it could be something that was once deemed good, but we can be excessive about it. So while we do want to be in being energy, we also need to understand that there is also doing energy, the masculine. We are supposed to marry both the feminine being and the masculine doing to become embodied representatives, embodied individuals, to go out throughout life and do the very things that we've been destined to do. So whenever you are when you're thinking about the excessiveness of a being energy, you can be in the negative, you can be in the positive and at calm and at peace, but you can also be stagnant. And when you are stagnant, then you cannot connect to the doing masculine principle to actually have them come together and allow you to manifest in your physical reality, to birth the spiritual into the physical. It becomes harder for you to do that. So instead of continuing and being in a state of inaction, we decide that I'm going to shift my focus of being to the root of worthiness and allow the worthiness to bring me back together with the masculine doing and create and birth and manifest from there. This is how we shift our realities with questions. This is how we shift our realities with actually saying, but what if I'm wrong? But what if I'm wrong about what I said about myself? What if I'm wrong about the negative things that I once thought about myself? What if? And when you're able to think about that and embody that, you're able to kind of go forward in a way that benefits who you are as a person, benefits who you want to be, benefits the person that you've, the woman of your dreams. You benefit the woman of your dreams when you learn to embody both principles. And when you learn to ask yourself questions, and not only ask yourself questions, but hold yourself accountable for the answers. Because once you receive the answer, are you going to hold yourself accountable enough to do something about it? Are you going to hold yourself accountable enough to know that you need to shift it? So these are just small things that can totally shift your perspective if you allow your mind to be open enough to receive it. So I will be doing more series on being energy and doing energy and how to have them collide to be able to create, birth, and manifest the life of your dreams. And you know, the life of your dreams sounds so cliche, right? But really, it's all just decisions. It's all just a decision to create the artwork, to go to the interview, to seek the person, to pray the prayer, to curate the space. It's all just small decisions that make up one big life. So it's true. If you can shift your awareness and your mindset and your perspective, if you can shift those things, then you can make decisions much, much easier. The decisions not only are made easier, but they don't come from a place that you're going to have to heal later. And that's the benefit of doing the work. So I do plan on making more videos like this. If you like this content, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure that you are, hitting the notification bell so that you know whenever I'm back on and I'm sharing more information and knowledge, because my whole goal, my whole purpose, my whole desire is to serve in this way, because not only does it feed you all, but it feeds me as well. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you have a beautiful, prosperous, wonderful day. I hope your day is just full of goodness and light, and you receive all the things of your heart's desire. Peace and love.